What's up with it, YouTube? You understand me? Yeah, man, we back at it again with an episode of WopSPN. Holla at your boy. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. First of all, I gotta start holding this mic because I done made 2-3 videos, right? And in the middle of the video, the mic that went out, I couldn't tell, couldn't see the light tripping. One of them I had it muted, couldn't tell because I couldn't see the light. Cause you know I be having it clipped on the, you feel me, the balaclava, but I'm about to just hold the mic, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this is getting ridiculous. I can't keep starting and stopping, and you know what I mean? So we're going to hold the mic for now until I figure something else out, man. But what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Sports world, back at it again, like I said, with another episode of WopSPN. And it's going down. You feel me? My phone been buzzing all day. Ding, ding, ding. You know what I'm saying? What else? What noise you making on the iPhone? Like, no, that's the noise it make. You know what I'm saying? So it's so crazy. I had to get a note card. You understand me? I had to put a note card of all the, you feel me, that's going on right now. So let's just jump right into it. Pause. Ooh-wee. So look, man, we got a trade. You know what I'm saying? We got a trade. We got GenoSmith going to the Raiders for a 3rd round pick, right? So I'm like, okay, I guess the Raiders aren't finna get Shedeur. It doesn't mean they're not finna get Shedeur. You feel me? Because maybe they'll get Shedeur and he'll be behind GenoSmith. They can see some similarities in the two. They let him, you know, grow beyond, you know what I mean, grow behind Geno, you know, possibility, right? Then I'm like, okay. Or maybe they don't see themselves getting bro. Maybe they think the New York Giants is going to end up drafting Shedeur. You feel me? So maybe they like, okay, we might as well move on now while we got the chance. Or they could be using him for draft capital. They might want to trade somebody who needs him. They might want to, you know, just have a good backup QB. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, what does that mean for Shedeur? Shedeur need to just come to the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Because we need a lot of help. We need some help. Dak is the highest paid quarterback, and that's crazy because nobody should be getting paid more than Patrick Mahomes. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Especially because ain't nobody did as much as Patrick. So for anybody besides Pat to be the highest paid QB, that's a little wild. But it is what it is. Shout out to Jerry Jones, Jerry World. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, with the GenoSmith trade, we also have the DKMetkalf trade. And guess where he goes? To the Steelers. So now I'm saying to myself, okay, Seahawks must be in rebuild mode. Okay, I don't know what they planning on doing with these draft picks that they traded these men for. You know, I don't know who their future quarterback is going to be. I don't know if they're going to get one in the draft, if they got some other stuff up their sleeve. You know what I'm saying? It's still early in the offseason, so anything can happen. But damn, Geno out of there, DK out of there, and DK going to the Steelers, that's a manny look. Because you got to think, the Steelers got Russell Wilson, who was a quarterback for DK. So there's chemistry there. Not a bad look. Great team, great organization, great coach. You know what I'm saying? They have all the pieces to be good. You know what I'm saying? They're always at least 500 since Mike Tomlin been there. So that's not a bad team to go slide to. You feel me? The only problem I do see is that DKMetkalf is number 14. You know who else is number 14? George Pickens. So, hey, what do they say? Are we going to give it to the man who's been here? Or do we give it to the man who's been in the league longer? You know what I'm saying? So that might be a little spat. They might have to, you know, sort out. Might have to, you know, go to practice and see who's going to earn it. Or, you know, DK might just come there and be like, hey, bro, new start. I'm going to just come with a new number or whatever. Who knows? But that's going to be a cold duo. I personally think that's going to be a cold duo because both of them is gritty, grimy. You know what I'm saying? They both tough, both strong. You know what I'm saying? Both athletic. Both could go for the deep ball, pause. You know what I'm saying? Both good catchers. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that sounds crazy too, pause. But you know what I'm saying? Both of them are good players. Good receivers. Very good receivers. In the upper echelon of current receivers right now. As far as talent, as far as skill, as far as output. You know what I'm saying? And with Russell Wilson, just another weapon for him to use. That's going to be a good combo. So I see the Steelers doing a lot of damage this year. You know, they are in the division with the Baltimore Ravens, which is tough. They are in a division with the Cincinnati Bengals, which is tough. So, you know, they might end up being the toughest division in football, you know, next to the NFC East with the Cowboys, the Commanders, and the Eagles. You know, so that's going to be a good division to watch. It's going to be some good games, and I can't wait to see what the Steelers end up doing with DK. You know what I'm saying? Then we have some in other news, you know, we got DavanteAdams got picked up by the Rams. 2-year, $46 million contract. $26 million guaranteed. And DavanteAdams, of course, he's in the later part of his career, but he's still got a lot of gas in the tank. If you ask me, he's still got a lot to offer. He has great routes, great feet, great hands. You know what I'm saying? That sounded kind of manny, but you know what I'm saying? He's a really good receiver. And to couple him with Puka Nacua, who I know is not going anywhere, that's going to be some elite work with Matt Stafford. And Kyron Williams, like, that's a great offense. And, you know, people are saying they're going to move Cooper Kupp. You know, so if they end up moving Cooper Kupp, then they won't have a drop off. But if they end up keeping Cooper Kupp for some reason, then man, Matt Stafford just going, it's Christmas every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a tough team to beat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that would work if all three of them were there. I do know, because Matt Stafford be throwing for yards. He be distributing that pill. You know what I'm saying? Matt Stafford he's a gunner. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get it there. And then he got 3 great route runners, 3 athletic receivers. Come on, man. That'll be a nasty team if they can keep all 3. I don't see them keeping all 3. Cooper Kupp or Puka Nacua is going to have to go. Puka Nacua is the younger, more, you feel me, athletic guy out of Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua with less injuries. So even though Puka Nacua got injured every year, Cooper Kupp has had more devastating injuries. So with that being said, I can see Cooper Kupp being the one to get let go. Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they find a way to keep him. But if not, which I don't think they will, it'll be DavanteAdams and Puka Nacua. And that's going to be a nasty team, because they was already nasty last year when they was like incomplete. You know what I'm saying? They went to the playoffs and gave everybody a run for their money. Their defense is solid. They got a great coach in Sean McVay. And like I said, they have an established quarterback who knows how to distribute the pill. You know what I'm saying? Matt Stafford be flinging that thing. And then on top of that, you got Kyron Williams, who has shown that he is a top tier running back in the league right now. So I think that offense is going to be so potent, and the defense showed that they're a force to be reckoned with last year. So that team, the LA Rams, going to be a tough team to beat, tough team to go up against, tough team to cover, regardless if they do or don't keep all 3 receivers. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tay Adams, because I rock with Tay Adams. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely an elite wide receiver in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And he Team Jordan, so shout out to MJ. You know what I'm talking about? Who else we got on the board? Oh, speaking of that division with the Rams, you know, we got JoeyBosa released from the Chargers. And some of y'all gonna say, well, that's not even the same division. What makes it the same division is because supposedly he's in talks with the 49ers about signing with them so he could be with his brother Nick Bosa. If the Bosa brothers are on the same team, good luck to every quarterback. You're going to be running for your life every single play. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a game you're not going to want to play, because to have Joey and Nick Bosa on the line at the same time rushing the quarterback, that's going to be nasty work. We don't know if that's where you're going, but that's just rumors. And people have been saying that they've been saying they wanted to play together. You know what I'm saying? They're brothers. Why wouldn't they want to be on the same team? So, you know, and I just see them getting extra work in, you know what I'm saying? Being extra motivated, you know what I'm saying? Learning off of each other, playing off of each other. So that'll be some crazy work, you know, for them to go ahead and link up. So, you know, in other news, like I said, the Los Angeles Chargers, no longer San Diego, with the Los Angeles Chargers released JoeyBosa. Speaking of releases, VonMiller got released from the Bills. And I'm not too mad at that. You know, VonMiller is an older player. experienced some injuries. Hasn't been able to really put together a full season in a while. He's already won his Super Bowl, so he's done his thing. Releasing VonMiller, giving some younger guys a chance, probably giving up some cap space. We don't know where Von's going to go, if he goes anywhere else, but shout out to VonMiller. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a great player. You know what I'm saying? I think Micah Parsons reminds me a lot of Von Miller, just personally. You know what I'm saying? As a Cowboys fan, I see a lot of similarities in the two. And, so shout out to Von Miller. Unfortunately, he was released, but that's just how it goes, man. It's a game of X's and O's, but it's also a game of numbers, and the numbers got to make sense. And I guess it just didn't make sense for the Bills. But while staying on the topic of the Bills, Josh Allen signed a $330 million contract extension. 6-year contract extension, $330 million deal. $55 million a year. Still making less than Dak Prescott, who making $60 million a year. Come on, Jerry. Like, what are we gonna do? I thought we was gonna be in the market for DK. We didn't. I thought last year we was in the market for Derrick Henry. We didn't. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Help me figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Stephon Diggs is a free agent. He can come and be with his brother. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing that we might let go of Trey Diggs, which we better not do. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, I don't know what the Cowboys doing, but it ain't about the Cowboys right now, even though it's always about the Cowboys. You understand me? Josh Allen, $330 million contract extension for 6 years. Okay? Not gonna lie to you, well deserved. Bruh is a beast. Bruh be out there going crazy, doing his thing, winning games, putting up stats, putting up numbers, making regular guys look good. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even be mad. 330 mil sounds, whoo, boy, that sounds lovely. 6 years, long time. 55 million a year, I could do it. And you're the man. You're the man that they're sticking with. You know what I'm saying? And he has a good coach, and he has a good relationship with the coach, so that's a good tandem. They got to keep the coach to make it all make sense. But with that kind of money, it might be a little tough to add in new talent, which is like I said about Von Miller. Why I might be releasing him for cap, even though he probably wasn't taking up too much cap. But still, though, you know what I'm saying? It's all got to make dollars and cents. And right now, Josh Allen is making dollars and cents. $330 million contract extension for 6 years. Lord have mercy. The money is flowing around this bitch. Okay, boom. Speaking of money, Jason Garrett, $160 million for 4 years, $123 million guaranteed. Now, this one's bittersweet because I know he wants to go somewhere where he could win. So I feel sorry for him that he got to stick with the Browns in a tough division. They're a solid team, but they're not better than the Steelers. They're not better than the Bengals, and they're not better than the Ravens. So they're not getting out of there. You know what I'm saying? And for him, he's going to be wasting away these next 4 years, but he's going to be nice and full doing it. Okay, $160 million, $123 guaranteed. That's what everybody want to hear. You want to hear that guarantee. How much money am I going to get no matter what? You know what I'm saying? So that $123 million sounds real sweet, but that 4 years, I know he's not feeling it, but he's probably a solid, loyal player. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be committed to the team that gave him a chance, and he's going to rock with them. Again, Cowboys, we definitely couldn't pay him that. We ain't had the money for that, so I know he wasn't coming to play with us. But as a fan, he was like, "Oh, bro, come on, bro. Jason Garrett, come over there, Micah Parsons. You know what I'm saying? Trey Diggs and my man Blair over there. You know what I mean? And we got the, no, it's not happening. Sorry. Again, it ain't about the Cowboys, but it's always about the Cowboys. Oh, I said Jason Garrett. Boy, thinking Cowboys, stupid dummy. MylesGarrett. Excuse me, my brother. MylesGarrett, number 95. I know who you is, my brother. Excuse me, brother. No disrespect. MylesGarrett. I repeat, MylesGarrett. $160 million. 4-year contract extension. $123 million guaranteed to MylesGarrett. Miles, my bad, man. My bad, player. No disrespect to you. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to MylesGarrett. Can't believe I fumbled that. You know what I'm saying? But hey. That $160 million got the right name on that check. I guarantee you that. The name on that check is guaranteed going to the right man, MylesGarrett. Shout out that dog. in the dog pound, I guess, because that's man, I feel sorry for you, Brody. I feel sorry for you, Brody. But it's cool, though. You got your money, so. Another contract extension, a 2-year extension, $20 million extension with $13 million guaranteed. Aaron Jones for the Minnesota Vikings. You know, they was a good team last year. They was very surprising last year how good they was. You know what I'm saying? They was on a win streak. They was doing their thing. They looked unstoppable for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And when you got somebody like Justin Jefferson is a tough cover. So when you got somebody like Justin Jefferson, you're going to always have a chance. You know what I'm saying? They made Sam Darnold look like a real dog out there. Something no other team was able to do. So the offensive coordinator over there, kudos to you. You know what I'm saying? You did your thing having Sam Darnold look like a real boy. You know what I mean? But, you know, Aaron Jones been in the league for a while, a veteran, you know what I'm saying? A solid running back, you know, a solid running back. In his heyday was really nasty. And I'm not saying he's not nasty now, but Brett could run that pill. So that was a good signing for us for a solid amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Aaron Jones for making that happen for himself and his family. You know, ZachErtz playing with the Washington Commanders. Got a $1 million, $6.25 million extension. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to ZachErtz. Shout out to the Commanders. Like I said, I do like the Commanders. I like Jaden Daniels. I like some of the players that they got over there. I just respect the players that they got over there. Scary Terry. I rock with Scary Terry. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they got a good team. And really, I rock with their coach. You know, I hate it when we let him walk from our defensive coordinator. I think he should have been our head coach, especially if we knew he was going to be getting away from McCarthy eventually. We should have kept him. I really don't understand why he's not our coach. That bothers me, you know. But again, it's not about the Cowboys. We're talking about everybody else. Shout out to ZachErtz for his contract extension. Shout out to everybody who's able to, you know, get their money, man. You know what I'm saying? HollywoodBrown, a 1-year extension for $11 million. You know what I'm saying? For the Kansas City Chiefs. Shout out to him because it's getting crowded over there. You know what I'm saying? They got D-Hop, they got Xavier Rhodes, they got T. Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and he didn't really get to play and show himself and prove himself. So, you know, the fact that they're giving him another chance, you know, shout out to him. He able to feed his family another year. You know, hopefully he'll be able to make a splash and make a case for, you know, continued contract extensions, whether it be this team or another team. Antonio Brown, to me, is the best receiver I've ever watched play. He's just ridiculous. Shout out to AB. You know what I'm saying? CTESPN. Shout out to AB. AB is a nasty dog. He's the dope, bro. He got the most hands. He got the best routes. He'll breakaway speed. Bro, he does every single thing you want a wide receiver to do. Every single thing you could do and more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was happy he got a touchdown in the Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Because he deserved it. And he won a ring. He deserved it. You know, when he was on a team with the Steelers and they had Le'Veon Bell and Ben Roethlisberger and AB, oh my gosh, that was so nasty. That was so they had to break that team up because, man, that would have been nasty work if they stayed together. Like, I don't know what would have happened after, but it'd have been tough to beat them because you could just hand it off to somebody who patient and just and get up out of there, or then you can get to AB who going get off the line, touch it. You feel me? It was just nasty work. It was definitely nasty work. So shout out to HollywoodBrown. I say that because HollywoodBrown is cousins of Antonio Brown. So shout out to HollywoodBrown for making a case for herself and going ahead and getting a contract extension. You know what I'm saying? As of right now, that's all the action that we got going on. You know what I'm saying? But that was quite a bit of action. And this is all within 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely been going down. And this offseason seems like it's going to be an interesting one. You know, I feel like teams watch certain teams go for players and make it happen, like the Eagles. And so then you got other teams who are going for players. Like I said, the Commanders got Deebo Samuels in my other WopSPN video when I reviewed the Tank Davis fight in the Deebo trade. And you know, you got DK going to the Steelers so they can make a push. You know what I'm saying? These teams are saying that, hey, we believe in ourselves right now. We have a chance right now to make something happen, make something shake. So shout out to all the teams that are going for it. You know what I'm saying? And they just laying down and saying, oh, we'll see about this year or next year or the year after that. Nah, man, we going for it now. We going for the gusto. We need it. You know what I'm saying? We trying to compete. We trying to win. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the teams making stuff happen. And look out for a lot more WopSPN episodes when the NFL gets closer, because fantasy football, you know, I'll be on that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be having multiple leagues. I'm going to show y'all my leagues. I'm going to show y'all my drafts. You know what I'm saying? All my leagues, money leagues. You feel me? So shout out to fantasy football. Whoever made that game up, appreciate y'all. I think it started off with fantasy baseball. So whoever made up fantasy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, because I'll play that every year. You know what I'm saying? Fantasy football is the best league to me. But that's why I'm so interested in the NFL, because I love fantasy football. And shout out to the NBA. Shout out to the Warriors. You know what? I got to go back, because on a WopSPN episode about the trade about Luka and Jimmy Butler trade, I already said this before. Jimmy Butler has been a great addition to the team. He's been a great addition to the team. I think he gives us that piece that we need as far as a closer and as far as somebody who can slow the game down for us and go get a slow bucket, go get a down the hill bucket, go get a paint bucket. He plays big, even though he's a guard, and who can play immaculate defense. Like once Clay got hurt, we lost his defensive ability that he once had. Not that he's not a good defender, but Clay was an elite defender, like top 5 in the league, all around defender before his injuries. So to have Jimmy Butler who can fulfill something like that, you see Curry like, oh wait, hold on, we got a chance. Oh, let me turn it up. Human Torch, I'm flaming on. You know what I'm saying? Flame on! Yeah, that's what Curry on right now. Turn that flame on. You feel me? Because, bro, Human Torch is back torching. Jimmy Butler's coming through, doing everything we need, and he's rejuvenated our team, gave us a little bit of more hope, and I truly think that we believe in ourselves right now. So, shout out to Jimmy Buckets, you know what I'm saying, coming to the Bay, doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. You dig? You know, I've been trying to keep these videos short. I could keep rambling and saying this and that and this and that, but I'm gonna just keep it short for now, because there's gonna be more developments. We're gonna have more developments. There's gonna be more to say. And Kyrie Irving, I hate to see that you got hurt, my brother. I hate to see that you got hurt, my brother. That's terrible. I hate to see it. And now Nico Harris, bro, you're man, oh man, this gonna be a tough year or two for you, for sure. You just blew it, brother. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You blew it. But shout out to Kyrie Irving, the most skilled man with a basketball I've ever seen. The way he dribbles, the way he finishes, the way he gets to his spots, the way he gets buckets is actually ridiculous. It is crazy. And to rob the NBA of that because of an injury, you know, I saw he stepped on somebody's foot, so you know, it wasn't like non-contact. It was, I mean, I'm not saying the person's foot he stepped on is their fault, but I'm just saying to see that play out is just terrible. But to see him go to the line and to see him, you know, he said something that I always say, which is thank you, God. You know, good, bad, or ugly, I always just say thank you, God, and I'll spam it. I'll say it multiple times. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. You know, for whatever it may be. So shout out to Kyrie. You know, I feel you on that, bro. Even when it's bad, you still be thankful. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot to be thankful for. So shout out to Kyrie Irving. Speedy recovery, brother. I hope to see you back on the court again, doing your thing as you should. This is another episode of WopSPN. You understand me? Shout out to the player posse, man. Shout out to the player party, man. Shout out to all the players out there, man. You understand me? You know what I'm talking about? Holler at your boy. You dig? We up out of here, man.